The DiBaN project is involved with microbiota and the dysbiosis that we see in the guts of, in this case, children with diabetes or pre-diabetes. And so what we're trying to do now with the DiBaN project is to develop, first of all, tools that allow us to measure how much of that dysbiosis, that disequilibrium, exists within the gut of these children, and then transfer that model that simulates very well what's going on in the gut of these children into an app that we can use to then test children in the future to see whether or not they're going to develop dysbiosis or not. In DiBaN, there are 6 companies involved, some from Spain, one from Italy, and one from Portugal. So from Spain, there's the CSIC group, there's the Autonomous University of Madrid, there's a company called IMDEA involved as well, and of course EpiDisease, based here in Paterna. From Italy, there's a company called Insect, and also from Portugal, there's the Centro de Ciencias da Mar, based in the Algarve. So really, EpiDisease's role has 2 main roles within the project, DiBaN project. The first role is to look at the gene expression in both healthy and unhealthy children that have this dysbiosis to compare how their gene expression patterns differ. And we'll do that by using epigenetic and genetic techniques. And our second role is to gather all of the data collected by all of the participants in the DiBaN project, gather those up into a model that realistically simulates what's going on in the guts of these children, and then produce an app that will allow doctors to enter data into the app to see how that dysbiosis is occurring in those children. For such an ambitious project, DiBaN needs to draw in expertise and experience from all the different participants. So the expertise will come from right from the beginning, from the development of algal strains that can provoke these changes in the microbiota of the insects that we're using. Obviously, the feeding of those insects and the cultivation of those insects to produce the nutritional and novel foods, the processing of that novel food into a form that we can give that to the children that are participating in the studies, then the monitorization of those children in a clinical setting to see how their microbiota has changed after they've taken the novel food, the development of this AI model to see how those novel changes can be used to help prevent dysbiosis and to prevent type 2 diabetes development. So DiBaN is an early stage project, and that's the emphasis and the focus of these EEC Pathfinder challenges. So it's a very early TRL stage, that's between TRL 1 and 3, and the project will run for 4 years, and we hope that at the end of that time we're going to have some very meaningful impact to the management of type 2 diabetes in the future. DiBaN will discover new biomarkers that we can use to simulate the dysbiosis that's occurring in the guts of these young children that are pre-diabetic, and then we will incorporate those biomarkers into a model that will simulate the dysbiosis that's going on in the guts of these children, and eventually that model will be then transferred into a specifically designed AI application that physicians can use to help them see what's going on in these children in their guts and the effects of interventions they have on their treatment. It's interesting because what we really hope to do here is to be able to predict the personalised response of these children to specific interventions that the physicians will give via these novel foods that we're producing in the DiBaN project. So it will allow a precise and precision application of medicine to a particular patient's situation and particular patient's gut microbiota. Well, it's really important to receive this recognition from the EEC. First of all, to be placed in a very select group of companies that are being funded by the EEC allows us to exchange information, techniques and experience with them, and it also places us very well as far as investment comes from other investors, and it gives us a large platform from which to demonstrate our capabilities and expertise in the European Union and beyond.